Novotny and Todd Woodbridge. Novotny played earlier today on the stadium court with Arantxa Sanchez Vicario in doubles. They'll face the 8th-seeded Elena Reinach and Patrick Garbler for the mixed doubles championship here on USA, and it is another perfect day at this beautiful facility. Well, the French did it, the Australians did it, the British are doing it, and now the USTA is doing it also. Construction is set to begin on a brand new $20 million.
Nice movement from Steffi Graf. Sabatini went for that volley, but couldn't put it away. Didn't do enough with it. And gave Steffi Graf a chance to close out this game, an all-important game for her. She's trying very hard to make her move in set 2.
3 games to 1. Has there been a turnaround here, or what? 1-7, a break in the second set, and since then Graf has won 3 games.
Well, Steffi showed this morning that she's fairly resilient after a tough run by her opponent, because she lost the first set this morning 7-6 and was down an early break in the second and came back and won.
Bringing up to Pam, it's probably time to remind you, if you just joined us, that this match is being played in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. They both played matches this morning because of rain yesterday. Be a costly error, that one, instead of about 30 more. Not a tough overhead either. Right off the line, I mean, it hits the line there, it'll skid on you, and that's what happened to Sabatini. Way out of reach, not much you could do about it.
People probably wonder at home whether or not that often happens where players have to play 2 matches in a day, especially the day of a final. And back in 1985 or 84, Sabatine's first year on the tour, she had to finish a quarterfinal match, win a semi, and then played a final at Hilton Head.
This is the first time since then. Didn't she have to play UPenn? Am I right?
Yeah.
Weren't you the quarterfinal match you had to complete?
Yeah.
Sunday?
I was the first victim of the day.
Quite a run for Sabatini. Played 2.5 matches in one day. Only lost the last one.
She was only 14 or 15 years old. She was just a kid.
She was finally stopped by Chris Everett.
In fact, that year, wasn't she the youngest player to win a match at the U.S. Open? And that was the year that John McEnroe won the U.S. Open. In fact, that's the last championship that he won in '84. Steffi Graf has turned this match around. It's 4 games to 1 for Graf. She's won 4 games in a row.
1492. Well, now, I mean, it's 1992 now.
Somebody's having a party.
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a great celebration somewhere.
Somewhere, maybe on an island.
What island?
On the Caribbean.
Give me a hint,
Okay.
please.
Where Columbus himself said, all the islands are very beautiful, but this exceeds them all.
Oh, well, of course, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, the quincentennial. Oh, I want to be there.
Oh, me too. Call my number, honey.
Hand me the phone, will you, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on the elegant new J30. A classic luxury sedan in an infinity kind of way. A driver's car with 2 airbags, soft leather appointments, and tasty wood. Hey, pal, don't you even think about it. The new J30 from Infinity.
Keeping the lights on late for customers is a Wells Fargo tradition. Today, you'll enjoy longer hours so you can bank at your convenience. 9 to 6 every weekday from 9 a.m. Saturdays. And with our 24-hour person-to-person phone service, it's never too late to get answers from a qualified express agent. If you want a better brand of service, get a move on to Wells Fargo.
I hope you're looking forward to this, because I know we all are looking forward to covering it for you. The French Championships, over 50 hours of coverage, and it's all live, and it begins Monday, May the 25th, and it goes on for close to 2 weeks. Here's how the players are going to make their way to the French Championships. Monica Seles via Rome, Steffi Graf via mostly the German Championships, Gabriela Sabatini, the Citizens Cup, and Rome. The Rancho Sanchez Francario play a couple. Jennifer Capriati will also visit Rome before Paris. What a life. Sabatini serving 4-1, trailing the second set.
Sabatini really had to work for this one. She had to go here, cover the down-the-line shot, and hit this one off balance, but she struck it low enough to go for a winner and make it. She hasn't won a point on second serve, and instead she's been broken twice, so she just want to miss her first serve. Graf is starting to climb on her.
Nearly 60% of first serves. She's won about that same percentage of points won when she gets the first serve in. When she misses the first serve, still over 50%.
She's been overboring in the set.
Now this is a must game for 17. She broke her off twice in the first set. Once in this set, the first game of the second. She's rushing a little bit. You know, she missed an easy overhead that you very seldom see from her here in the second set. And that one there, again, is usually bread and butter stuff for her. I was giving her probably making a few notes there, so now I've got to talk to her about that afterwards. Has the quality of tennis improved or what? You know, matches that we watched earlier this week, we saw both of them playing not nearly as well, so that they bring out the best in each other. That's just, again, here's the down-the-line backhand that Sabatini just flails away at. Game point. Oh!
Again, she punishes the second serve. I'm constantly surprised at how well Sabatini can defend against her serve. But she's been broken quite a bit in the last couple of days.
This will bring up another interesting opportunity for Steffi. One of her favorite returns is a big forehand off cross court. Well, that was actually the first serve that Graf teed off on, and when Sabatini is being attacked on her second serve a lot, she will throw in the second serve first, and Graf wasn't fooled.
Oh, cheer for Graf. to break again. Gives a 5-1 and serve for the set.
Nice way to play a pressure point. Sabatini in danger of going down. 5-1. Goes to the net and takes it to Graf.
Well, there's a child in the front row of the box seats behind Gabby that's not enjoying the match. Crying pretty loudly. Not Mary's child, but I don't know what a little kid like that's doing on the front row. Bob Euchre would be very jealous.
Game point, Sabatini. That'll go wide back to Deuce.
Well, that's a great shot from Steffi Graf. There, you see, Pam? She's fine, lady. Wait till you're a mother, then we'll talk, okay? I gotta explain a couple of things to you about kids. It was a tremendous shot from Graf. Actually, Deuce. This truly is a key game. She's already operating with 2 breaks. Sure wouldn't mind. One more.
And that was the return of serve that won Steffi Graf Wimbledon in 1991. She smacked the forehand back cross court for the winner.
Operating with 2 breaks moved before she got broken herself. So effectively 1 break. Break point.
That's the pattern that Sabatini has gotten away from in this set, that attacking approach shot to Graf's backhand side.
Return very close to the line, and we have another break chance.
Well, this morning, Steffi Graf went through a patch against Sanchez Vicario where she failed to convert 7 straight game points.
Sabatini hasn't held her serve yet this set. The only game that she won was on Graf's serve in the first game.
Heidi Graf, Steffi's mom, looking on.
Lovely woman, and she's traveling much more with Steffi than anyone else these days. Peter Graf is not nearly the presence he used to be in Steffi's life on tour.
There's another game point opportunity. And Graf worked her way to net to earn this another break point chance. Smart play, and she comes in on this next shot. Good backhand volley. But this is something else Graf used to do better in '88, is close out these games. She seldom let her opponents off the hook.
Break point for this game. That's why there is the break. So Steffi Graf has 5 games to 1 and she'll serve to the second set.
In 5 straight games.
Sabatini beat Graf last year. Graf beat Sanchez Vicario in 90. Sabatini and Graf again in 89. Navratilova beat Gabriela 88. Graf over Mandlikova in 87. And Graf over Dakota Kirsch.
They both spend a lot of time on this court.
And we've spent a lot of time watching tennis on this court. Seems like we've been here since then.
Great event, yeah. I remember when Chris Evert played Gabriela here in 1985, and it went 3-7. I was sitting quite close to Chris, and Sabatini was hitting shots between the legs, driving people crazy, and everyone was rooting for him. And the changeovers, Chris said, he looked over where I was sitting and said, what does she think this is, Wimbledon or something? Chris ended up winning that one, but it was 6-3 in the third, and it was a very entertaining match. Nice big backhand from Sabatini. That one sails on her. And Graf has really hit out in the second set.
Putting a little more pressure on Sabatini when she hit
Yeah.
a shot like that. She started to make a move to the net.
About 20 minutes ago, Steffi Graf was down a set in a break. And she's won 5 straight games. Sabatini has gone away a bit. She's going to have to refocus and become more alert. This thing is going to go 3. The level of her game has dropped. Not only the quality of it, but the focus, the concentration. She's not. She doesn't be reacting to the Graf ball as well as she should be. Steffi's letting him rip.
Close to being 2 sets over here. We're only just over an hour into the match. Which is pretty quick set. For a straight court especially. Point drop.
And remember, this, and it looks like it certainly will go 3 sets. This will be their 5th set, this 3rd set of the day.
Hour and 4 minutes so far. Drop shot for the set. Graf has leveled this match at 1 set all. We'll come back and watch set 3. It's the final match of the Bausch and Lomb from Amelia Island in Florida.
Your vision of the world's beauty can blur as ordinary contact lenses build up with deposits. Introducing Sequence Extraordinary Disposable Contacts, only from Bausch and Lomb.
Put on a new fresh pair each week to see clearly, perfectly.
Like your eyes were born again and again, with the perfect vision you expect from Bausch and Lomb. Sequence Disposable Contacts, clearly superior. For a free trial pair, see your eye care expert.
Bausch & Lomb, worldwide sponsor of the 92 Olympic Games.
Some days you just can't lose. Wanna live, wanna spread the news. Some days you feel so good. Gotta smile, gotta knock on wood.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob beers, with its smooth, classic taste. You don't find every day.
Take a long, long day. Take a long day. Take a long day. Better than others.
Baseball's most intimidating weapon. The home run. The power. The glory. Major League Baseball Home Video and the Sporting News have created a new video, the 50 greatest home runs in baseball history, and it's absolutely free with your paid subscription. The Myth Makers, the Record Breakers,
They're all here, and they're all yours when you subscribe to the Sporting News at this amazing price only through this TV offer. So call this toll-free number and order the Sporting News now. The Sporting News brings you the most comprehensive baseball coverage anywhere, all year long. And only the Sporting News brings you great year-round coverage of football, basketball, and hockey, too. Remember, the 50 greatest home runs in baseball history is available only through the Sporting News. So call and start your subscription now.
Due to time limitations, we're going to have to move along in this match. We rejoin things in the second game of the third set. This is Steffi Graf and Gabriela Sabatini for the Bausch and Lomb Championships. We're in the third set here of the final match of the Bausch and Lomb Championships. Gabriela Sabatini won the first set, and Graf won the second set. Here's what's on Monday Night Baseball here on ESPN, the Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. The alternate game will be the Yankees and the Blue Jays, and on Tuesday night you can watch the Padres and the Giants. The alternate game will be the Dodgers and the Astros, and on Wednesday night the Athletics and the Royals. The alternate game, California Angels and Texas Rangers. 3 nights of baseball here on ESPN.
Well, Sabatini won all 4 of her points in the first game of this third set by coming to net. We'll see if she starts attacking Graf's serve, especially the second serve. It's always a shame when you dig yourself out of trouble. Gabby did a great job stretching to her forehand side and playing a high lob, then missed the next one, an easy one.
You gotta sort of wonder if Sabatini's a little bit tired. She's played every single day for 2 weeks, and in fact this is her second matchup today. And she just seems a little perhaps slow of foot maybe in the last set. She's got a lot of tennis in her. She hasn't lost it in 2 weeks. Winning the first clay court of the year, Hilton Head. 5 games away from winning this one.
She's been on the court now 2.5 hours today playing matches. And if she's in really good shape, physically she should be okay. But as you said, Mary, she's played a long 2 weeks of tennis, and maybe mentally that's what's making her feet slow.
She holds on and wins the game. It's 1 game more in the third set.
1 game more. Sabatini running around an awful lot. She comes in, and that was a very fine approach shot she hit. From well beyond the baseline, Graf scooted off a winner. And this is a tough shot for her to make. And she still pulls it off. So 1-1 now. I think it behooves Sabatini to play the net more, make these points shorter.
Six of 7 for Graf. Sabatini has been in, as you can see, a lot more. 59%. Graf a much higher percentage, but she's pretty much got the point won by the time she makes the move to the net.
reason why I don't think physically either player should feel too bad is for Florida in April. It really is pretty cool. The sun has not been out at all today.
I just think she's a little fried mentally. We've seen her go through funks, Sabatini, and pull herself out of them. And she will need to do just that in this final set. This Graf really looks very, very alert. Moving well, very agile. She's hitting some shots that she hasn't hit against Sabatini in a long time. Wimbledon last year.
Great point.
That's a pattern we've seen today quite a bit, where Sabatini approaches to Steffi Graf's backhand side, and she plays a little finesse back cross-court. Sabatini plays that backhand volley up the line, and Graf tries to chase it and pops the lob up. We've seen that about 6 or 8 times today.
At the break point. Trying to come over that passing shot, and she did, but just couldn't take.
Yeah, it's a classic play that Sabatini has developed against Graf. Of course, other players who wish to volley against Graf do the same thing. Again, just a couple of years ago, no one even had a strategy against Steffi Graf. She was #1 in the world, and people went out there and just hoped they didn't get killed. I think that bothers Steffi almost more than anything else. People actually have a way of beating her. Walk out on the court with tactics.
In the last year and a half, another player who's been very successful with that kind of play is Jana Novotná, who's beaten Graf 3 times. The Australian Open in '91, and the Virginia Slims Championships in '91, and then just recently the Virginia Slims of Chicago.
Good.
The Tweenie. She doesn't win the point, but she gets off another Sabatini.
A crowd like that one.
She hits him at least once every Amelia Island. And it's really, so few people can play this point. But Graf was very, very smartly, was up at the net. And she knew this lob was going to be a difficult one. And a defensive one. So she cuts it off.
Deuce. Solid volley from Sabatini. She's got a game point again. This event is sponsored by Bausch and Lomb. It is organized by Capital Sports, whose partnership has been a long and a very successful one. Capital Sports is a sports marketing firm that organizes, produces, and promotes this championship. Regular stop on the tour. 20th stop on the craft tour.
Big hold for Sabatini. Her nose is still out in front.
Olympic track star Jackie Joyner-Kersee wears Ray-Ban sunglasses because they block glare. Swimmer Matt Biondi to protect himself from harmful UV rays. And diver Wendy Williams, she wears them for the distortion-free lenses. At least, that's what they told us. Ray-Ban sunglasses, proud sponsor of the 1992 U.S. Olympic team.
On the first day, ESPN Home Video created Amazing Sports Bloopers 1. Pleased with the results, it then created Amazing Sports Bloopers 2. And then, on the 7th day, it rested. Only the Discovery Channel gets you this close to real life. The Discovery Channel. It's your world.
If you love the game of tennis, you should do what tennis lovers all across the country have done. Join the USTA League. With the USTA League, you can join a team in your area or start your own. But best of all, you'll be able to compete regularly against players of your own skill level. Men and women, 19 and up, are joining the USTA League.
Welcome back to our coverage of the Bausch & Lomb Championships from Amelia Island. We're at the Amelia Island Plantation, northeastern section of the great state of Florida. Let's take a look at the rankings as they stand now on the women's tour. Virginia Slim's rankings. Monica Seles is number 1, followed by Steffi Graf. Gabriela Sabatini is number 3. Martina Navratilova 4, but if Sabatini doesn't win this match today, they will switch positions. Arancha Sanchez-Vicari will stay at number 5. Number 6 is Jennifer Capriati, followed by Mary Jo Fernandez, Conchita Martinez, who lost in the semifinal here, Maliva Franier, and Yana Novotny.
Arancha Sanchez-Vicari lost to this woman. And during the match, she has what she claims is her first ever injury. On the right side, pull.
And this is the brightest the sun has been out all day long. Actually, since Friday, I suppose, or since Thursday. Oh, what day did we? Sorry, Friday it was a nice day.
Yeah, Friday was.
Yesterday was flood. The temperature immediately goes up about 10 or 15 degrees when the sun comes out.
Sabatini may want to have him go check the mark. It's a mark that everyone can see. Let's see.
He's very close.
Ted Watts is the chair umpire from England. Confirms a wide call.
Actually, Sabatini made a very difficult backhand overhead. It was really the more difficult of the two smashes she was asked to hit. This is the one that she hit just wide. She doesn't miss too many smashes. That's unusual for her.
If you're in Graf's position there, you want to see a whole mark where the ball was definitely out, unlike eating an apple. You also want to see a whole worm, don't you? Half a worm. Two games all.
How's this for accuracy? Right in the corner. You can see the mark. Nothing to do.
Dead even, one set all, 2 games all. So it's passing shot.
That's her favorite.
You almost had the feeling, didn't you, that Graf knew she was going there and still didn't make enough of a move to cover it.
Graf didn't even... You watch what happens. As Pam says, Sabatini loves hitting this short cross court. Watch Graf's racket. She wasn't even close to it. She was defending down the line instead of looking for the favorite pattern shot of Sabatini. It's not that Steffi Graf volleys badly. She's got a sure volley. She just doesn't know how to defend the net. And that's what keeps her, that's what makes her hesitant. And makes her rethink the strategy time and again of coming in behind a good shot.
Also, Steffi Graf might want to consider not always coming in giving her opponents an angle. Sometimes hitting that really firm backhand approach up the middle takes so much of the court away from your opponent when you do that.
Game point, Sabatini.
4-3-15.
Pam Shriver's at courtside today. Cliff Drysdale along with Mary Krill in the commentary position. Steffi Graf leads the three-set head-to-head record, 12-6.
I just remember for years it seemed Sabatini was good enough to get one set off of Graf, but it took so much out of her that she had nothing left in the third. That has changed. Well, today I do think she looks a little bit less than 100%. Still, she's ahead.
3-2, third set.
What's the simplest way to care for soft contacts? Renew Multi-Purpose Solution from Bausch & Lomb. One bottle. Just one bottle will clean, rinse, and disinfect. We said it was simple. To find out how simple, just call 1-800-RENEW-YES for a free sample. Or ask your eye care professional for Renew, the simplest solution.
From Bausch & Lomb, worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games.
Honey, I wonder if you could tell me where this is.
Oh, dancing and music. It's definitely a party town.
Is it Rio?
Oh, yes, Brazil.
No. No. Look, this is a place for excitement, adventure.
Yes, a nature, wilderness.
Is there a jungle?
Yes.
We'll take the kids.
Africa. Yes.
Well, okay. Well, we know for sure it's the Mediterranean.
No.
No.
This year, discovering a new old world. Puerto Rico.
We'll be there.
We thought you'd like to see all the tennis balls our factory turns out in a day. Penn tennis balls, amazingly consistent. You've seen one, you've seen them all.
They have played some wonderful matches, these two, in the past, and now we are locked in another one. Third set, and it is really turning into something. Take a look at this. 49 sets for Graf and 32 for Sabatini. Graf has won a lot more games than Sabatini overall, and there are their records by surface. On clay courts, Graf has won 7, Sabatini 3. On hard courts, 7-5, 5-2 on carpet indoors, and on grass, Graf has won both, including Wimbledon this last time out in the final.
This is their 32nd meeting in 7 years, and you talk about a rivalry, women's tennis, you think about Navratilova and Everett, and through 7 years they had played 40 times, and they went on to play 80 times. These two could catch them. They'll have to stick around a while.
I don't think that'll ever happen. I don't think two competitors will ever, in any sport, meet 80 times as Martina and Chrissy did for nearly 20 years.
play another 10 years, I guess, at the rate. And they'd be getting close if they stay as dominant as they have in the last 6-7 years.
Martina and Chris, of course, used to get to every final when they played in the same tournament or darn close to it. And now with Monica Seles and Gabriela and all the others, it's not going to happen. Good aggressive stuff from Steffi Graf. Shadows, you can see Sabatini is in the shadow of a tree that hovers over the stadium. And it is disconcerting to have the ball coming out of the sun and into the shade. Neither one of them seems to be distracted at this point. 30 all.
Graf has been effective from the net lately. She should continue to do so.
Ooh, I don't know.
Sabatini glanced over at him, didn't he, after the ball bounced? Might have influenced him. Whatever, she got the call. Big point, Sabatini.
Sabatini has a big edge in the third set because she's the one serving up. She's leading.
That's long again, and Steffi Graf has been broken. That's the first break of the third and final set. $70,000 at stake, and now you have to say Sabatini has got the advantage. 4-2.
And Sabatini, which just went straight up the center with that second serve approach, didn't give Graf any angle at all. And of course, it's tough in any circumstances to hit a winner at break point down.
Start to spray the forehand again.
You just wonder if Steffi believes in her heart that she can win tough battles against Gabby now. Of course, she won last year's Wimbledon, but other than that, not many wins.
I agree with that. Mary was saying the same thing basically earlier on in the match or during our opening, that in the mental department, Sabatini is ahead.
When you talk about comparing these two to Chris and Martina, that's probably the thing that's most similar. It's how Chrissy had the early edge, so much like Steffi did in this robbery, but now the tides have turned.
Couple of crucial points coming up right now. 15-30, 4-2 lead, though, by Gabriela Sabatini. One set all. Boy, she's missed a couple of close ones. 3, in fact, in the last 5 or 6 points over there.
Yeah, she's lost. She's given Sabatini some cheapies, real cheap points in the last few games. And she really needed to knuckle down. The ball has sailed on her. I think Graf preferred the damp conditions of the early part of the day. Heavier ball, heavier court.
Oh, yeah?
That's perfect.
Good close.
Steffi had a couple of chances where she may have worked into the net before this forehand approach. She has the right instincts. Look how she closes. Only ends up about 3 feet from the net.
Break point.
Sabatini, she's about 8 feet beyond the baseline. And still she can come up with a cold winner. It's her favorite shot. Draws things back to deuce. Another sneak approach, but not good enough.
I'm not sure if Steffi saw Gabby coming, or whether Gabby was just too slow getting in.
Might be.
Break point. Sabatini is being made to cover a lot of court, and as we mentioned, she had to play a match this morning. Graf had to finish a match as well. We'll be back.
Have you ever created or invented a product? Don't just let it sit there. Do something about it. You can start by calling the Inventors Helpline in Washington, D.C. at 800-227-7000. You'll receive free confidential forms and useful information describing the invention process. And when you call right now, you'll also receive a free brochure which tells you how to begin to develop your new idea. So get the ball rolling. Pick up your phone right now and call for your free Inventor's Kit.
Call 800-227-7000.
Everyone has a dream, a vision deep inside.
When I decide to follow up on an investing idea, I need a broker who's ready when I am.
We make it easier to follow your own lead.
I can call Schwab at any hour, nights or weekends, get the information I need, even place an order to trade.
Always there to give you just the help you need.
Help yourself at Schwab today.
The Defender race-off tomorrow at 3 p.m. Live coverage tomorrow. The America's Cup Kansas will take on Stars and Stripes to see who is the defender of the America's Cup. Closing in on the latter stages and the most exciting part of this match right now. 4-3. Sabatini leads. No breaks. There have been, I should say, 2 breaks. Traded, though. On serve, third set. Just about for both of them, 26, 23 for in the winners department. But not much in it, in fact, if you look at those numbers. The ratio of winners to errors in this match far greater than any match that we've watched so far this week. But quality good.
Sabatini putting an awful lot on the ball, really rolling over. It gets a short ball she wants. It's a forehand winner. You can tell she feels she's very, very close to winning this title again.
Yeah, she's come alive. shot from Sabatini. I think hit the net, and she didn't just jump right up and hit it when it was in the air. She let it drop, and it nearly caused her to lose the point.
But again, that's 2 huge points in the last 2 games when Graf has served that Sabatini has attacked the second serve. Once was on break point to go up a break earlier, and this time to give her 2 break points.
Good lob. Not that easy to hit a slice lob like she just tried there and get it over Sabatini's head.
Sabatini has remarkable power from the backhand overhead side. She's still operating with a break, yeah, but she's so strong. She can really snap it more than most.
Not easy. Moving forward like that to hit the overhead.
That was a great game from Sabatini. You could sort of see the fire in her eyes during that game. She wanted it badly, as you said, Mary. And, she won it.
Well, how much confidence will Gabby here have to hold serve? Today, she has lost serve. I don't know how many times, because this morning when she played Conchita Martinez, she dropped serve 5 or 6 times.
A lot more than she wanted. Serving for the match. The line. Still making Sabatini cover a lot of ground.
Well, Gabby's taken her 25 seconds plus a couple extra here.
Low 15. Crowd, as usual, a little more sympathetic to Sabatini than they are to Steffi Graf. 15-30, serving for the match. Big approach shot.
Well, the only place in the world that Steffi Graf would have the advantage with the crowd would be in her home country of Germany. Every place else is Sabatini.
Match point. stuff by Sabatini. She was challenged by Steffi Graf. Second set won by Graf easily. But eventually it was Sabatini again who prevailed in the three-set situation. Gabriela Sabatini, the winner, $70,000 richer. She's the Bausch and Lomb champion for 1992. We'll be back with an interview with the winner after we take this break. Stay with us, everybody.
Next time you need a hotel, think twice.
Endlessly sweet.
2 big rooms. 1 big suite.
Endlessly sweet.
A place to work. A place to play.
Endlessly sweet.
Breakfast is free. Evening beverages too.
Endlessly sweet.
Think twice. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Some days it goes your way. You got to style, you got to say. Some days you're out of class. You got the dream and you got the ride.
A great day calls for a great beer. The Michelob beers. With that smooth classic taste you don't find every day.
Michelob day. Michelob day. Michelob day. Are better than others.
Wednesday night, stand back as Jose Canseco swings for the fences against George Brett and the Royals. The Athletics and the Royals are in your face on ESPN Wednesday Night Baseball.
Gabriela Sabatini defends her title here at the Bausch and Lomb Championships. The winner is with our Pam Shriver. Pam?
Gabby, it's a little unusual to have to play 2 matches in a day. Did that first match take anything out of you, or how'd you feel in the whole final?
Yeah, it was hard. I was probably a little bit tired from the second set. But, you know, I just tried to hang in there and try to fight.
What gave you the confidence in the third? Is it your recent history of so many wins over Steffi? Does the crowd help?
Yeah, a little bit of everything, I think. In trying to play more aggressive also really helped with us.
Well, congratulations. Thanks very much. Cliff?
Thank you, Pam. Congratulations again to our winner here, Gabriela Sabatini of Argentina in 3 sets. We'll be back with the final word of our coverage of this Bausch and Lomb Championship from Amelia Island after we take this break.
Pizza Hut for the new Pepperoni Lovers Pizza with 25% more pepperoni than before. 1 medium's $8.99 and any other medium is just $4 more.
Your vision of the world's beauty can blur as ordinary contact lenses build up with deposits. Introducing Sequence Extraordinary Disposable Contacts, only from Bausch and Lomb.
Put on a new fresh pair each week to see clearly, perfectly.
Like your eyes were born again and again, with the perfect vision you expect from Bausch & Lomb. Sequence Disposable Contacts, clearly superior. For a free trial pair, see your eye care expert.
Bausch & Lomb, worldwide sponsor of the '92 Olympic Games.
Why should you change phone companies when you're perfectly happy with the one you've got? Sprint spokesperson. Volume discounts. So if you call a lot, it would be nuts to use anyone else. You have relatives in over 180 countries. Sprint lets you call them all direct. Phone cards, even in Braille. Sprint didn't go down and leave a kabillion people stranded. Call now and you'll even get 100 minutes free. How many more reasons do you need?
Gabriela Sabatini over Steffi Graf in 3 sets, 6-3 for Sabatini in set number 3. And Mary Carrillo was, I guess, another day at the office for Sabatini. She came back again in the 3rd set.
It really was a fine effort from Sabatini because she really seemed to be playing at least an entire set of that match out of a hammock. She got real tired, I thought, but she fought very, very well, hung around, and once again was able to beat Graf in the 3-setters these two seem to play so often. Good effort from Sabatini.
So Sabatini repeats here as the Bausch and Lomb champion. She was a holder and beats Graf in the final for the 2nd year in a row. Our coverage of the Bausch & Lomb from Amelia Island has been brought to you by Bausch & Lomb, worldwide sponsor of the 1992 Olympic Games. By Infiniti, who invites you to guest drive their full line of performance luxury automobiles. And by Puerto Rico, the shining star of the Caribbean. Next, tennis here on ESPN of major proportions anyways, the French Open, and live coverage will begin on May 25th of this year for just about 2 weeks, and I know you'll want to join us for that. Sports Center up next here on ESPN, the Masters, NBA, of course, and then baseball action as well. For Mary Carilla and for Pam Shriver, I'm Cliff Drysdale. Thanks a lot for joining us, everybody. Once more, Gabriela Sabatini, the winner, 6'2", 1'6", and 6'3". Congratulations to her, and thanks to you for joining us. From Amelia Island, it's goodbye.
Coming up on SportsCenter, Fred holds on for dear life in Augusta as he continues his mastery of the game. You can call this episode The Young and the Hitless. Mark McGwire didn't homer last year until May. He's certainly making up for lost time. If you make a mistake to this guy, he will make you pay. Our Sunday night conversation is with Kevin Mitchell, a man trying to shed a label.
That reputation that I'm a bad guy and I'm always around fights, it's sticking with me. I mean, it's following me now.
The Icemen cometh back with 10 regular season games on the docket. The Knicks out for blood in their record-setting performance in Detroit. Two of the world's top 3 players were trying to become #1 on this Sunday. We will take you on a spin in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. We will have those stories, including a spring somersault. All we